college. He wants to be an actor in America. He shows up once a year and tries to get me to watch a film about Bobby Sands. I keep telling him to go into tech.
That was horrible, the way he smeared shit all over the walls of the cell.
It was a cell.
A cell is a room. A room's a cell.
A room's a cell with shit smeared over it. Ha.
Right?
I never shit in my room. I met Bobby Sands once.
The musician?
Jesus, he was in the IRA. I met him in a bar in Cary. Lay down and I'll show you what I learned from Bobby Sands. We waterboarded. It looks like nothing. Now I run a B&B. I was a hero. Now everything has a doily under it.
We waterboarded in the IDF too. In training, they waterboarded me. It gave me an erection. I watched latrines for a month. Get up.
My son showed me shame about Michael Fassbender's sex addiction. It was a mistake. He wanted to show me hunger. That has Michael Fassbender in it too. Dick almost got that part.
In hunger?
No, shame.
Oh. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too. Tomorrow my wife makes chiacchino. She makes it every Father's Day.
I'm thinking about... Seafood's an aphrodisiac. Makes your heart as a muscle. I want to Airbnb my son's room. He's a schmuck.
Who did that? My wife had an affair with the first man who stayed in the room.
God damn.
Bobby Sands was a handsome son of a bitch. Had charisma. Even with the shit all over the room.
I met a man like that once, except without the shit.
Once a psychoanalyst from New York stayed with us, a Jew, and he said Bobby Sands shit was a gift to Ireland.
Don't say Jew like that.
For fuck's sake. I forgot to put the fabric softener. This is not good.
I don't think it matters.
It matters. She's gonna be all over me. And not in a good way. So I guess none of that on Father's Day for you either then.
I'm serious. You doing anything?
No
I
plan?
don't know. No plans. Should take me out to lunch, I hope. How about you?
No plans yet.
I feel better.
I think that's an American thing. Families don't care about each other.
I wouldn't say that. They don't like one another. Your kids like you?
I wish they liked me more.
Now, why wouldn't your kids like you? That doesn't make no sense.
The point is, you don't have to worry about the fabric softener.
At the end of the day, you know, I'm from the country. That's about it. I love my son. I love my family. I'm not with you on this.
You think they look up to you because you were in the army?
Nice of you to call the IRA an army. More like a gang.
My nephew likes to tell me the story of going to Belfast. He said he thought there were problems in Israel. Then he saw what was going on with you guys.
I knew it was over when he asked about the Peace Corps. He just read some book on American imperialism. I reach over to hug him and he flinches.
Did something happen?
Both of you guys, while you're fighting wars, some of us are learning about how life works. I don't know what you're thinking it's like, but that's not what it's like.
I thought you were in the Peace Corps.
I was in the Dodge Vietnam Corps. The Don't Be a Corpse Corps.
What do you do over there? They asked you to help them?
That's what he said. You can tell. I can tell. He wants a father that's a man. He doesn't want to be who he is. I think that's why they have wars to begin with, so there's something to look up to.
So what do you do over there?
Built a watershed.
Did it help?
It was an okay project. I still remember one of the first times I went to a barbecue as a family. My dad looking at me so happy. Ruthie, Andrew. What the hell was he smiling about? That we kept it going? That I'd done something? I'd brought a kid into the world that's not a monster? Why was he so fucking happy?
No point in thinking about this. That's what I think.
Well, you won't play along with the son thing. What do you think about your dads?
I love my dad.
Hated mine.
Now we're talking. I think that's why they started Father's Day now. Everyone's got a father.
My mother too.
Yeah, and a father too. A good little father. I figured it out in Liberia. I figured it all out. There were 6 of us. We used a lot of strength, actual muscular strength, to push that giant steel thing over the top of that hill. I looked at them all. Really, we looked at each other, at one another. I felt like a person should feel, so that's how I knew, you know. I had hated those people a few seconds before. They wouldn't shut up, or they wouldn't talk. Everyone's always does something wrong, every day. That's what I learned. I'm not a good man. For the life of me, that's the only thing I'm really sure of. I'm not a good man. I am a good boy, though.
I'm a good boy too. Tried so hard to be a good boy. Still found it in his heart to beat me.
I'm going to turn this TV off. I don't agree with you. I think you're wrong.
Are you joking me?
I do.
Fine then, tell me what you think.
You tell me what you think first. Ah, you see? No, you can't answer that. Come on. When I was 4 years old, I got up onto the kitchen table because all the men were laughing at me, and I pissed on their plates.
What did they do?
They laughed, of course. The Jews don't beat their children like the Irish. But let me tell you, what was I saying? What? No. I was the first one in the army, and I'd say you could go back generations. It wasn't really their thing. Jewish people were always great fighters. Think of the Maccabees, but you don't hear that in any story.
So you fought in 67 and 73?
Did you?
Yeah, I said.
And what happened?
That's top secret.
Ah, Jesus, bullshit. It?
Huh? I don't want to get into it now, but there's nothing to tell either, alright? Yeah, so I actually didn't see any combat. I was away from the front line. Most of my work revolved around driving a jeep, doing surveillance, that kind of thing.
What?
Over. What do you think about, let's just say, the politics at the moment? I mean, we're talking about what's going on.
Right now?
Yeah, just what's going on the news, on the media. What's your thoughts?
I think it's the same that's
Well,
always
what's your
been.
real opinion though?
My real opinion? Nothing has changed.
What?
Nothing's
No,
changed.
no, I get you.
What about you?
No point asking me. I was only asking Ofer because I wanted to know what he thinks. I remember I brought Ofer to the airport. He was 14, and he was going to Germany to learn German. I never felt so sad in all my life. Myself and my mother were the same, you see. I'd always stay and keep fighting with my mother until she won or I won. But Eddie was like my father. They'd always leave. They'd be angry, but they'd leave and get angry someplace else. You see, my grandfather, he was called the Hooker. There was a lot of Igozis, so it's a family nickname, you know. So he's the Hooker, and then my father was called Tall Hooker, and then me, I was called the Happy Hooker. Because I'm happy. 9 generations that side of the family had been in Israel. That's a long time. They were one of the first people to come over here, let me tell you. I remember my father came home drunk once, and he wanted to know what I thought. He said, we had to do it. They attacked us, so we had to fight back. I don't know if Ofer understands that yet. I mean, he understands some